What's up, everybody? I'm Brandon, and we're going to talk a bit more about my Kiki's Delivery Service inspired game. Let's do it! All right. What do we got? We got a bunch of stuff, bunch of progress, too many things all at once. So let's see if we can, be organized. First of all, let's show gameplay. Everybody wants to see gameplay. I'm gonna run gameplay. Cool. So here we were last time. If you didn't watch, I don't know what you're doing here. But anyway, I was working on my own concept around a Kiki's delivery service kind of thing and how I would approach it. So what I had gotten up to was this idea of kind of a modified jump where you could expend spirit to go higher or glide longer. So I could like burn it, woo! Go way up and get a good look around, but I'm all out of spirit, so now I'm just going to kind of drop like a rock. Or I could go more, not quite as high. Now, the idea. Let's talk. I didn't tell you anything about the idea of the game. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm terrible at this. The idea is that you would be able to get different brooms that have different flight capabilities, and you would mix it up with different familiars that carry along with you. So you would start out with your cat, who gives a lot of spirit, but later on, maybe you get, I don't know, I'm making stuff up, maybe you get a rat and it just has really fantastic cornering, but not as much spirit. Or maybe another one recharges faster, that kind of thing. So that's where we are. Let's talk about the town itself and the town building that I'm working on. And if I'm all over the place, by the way, welcome to the ADHD Game Dev channel. That's how we roll. Okay. Don't yell at me. Don't at me, bro. This is something that I had an AI come up with to just have a concept of a town. Okay, AI concept, it's okay. I'm not going to use it in a final, and every time I get stuff from an AI, it usually winds up showing its limits, and I wind up having to redo everything, so live and learn. But anyway, it got me going, and for that I'm grateful, because it's better than being stuck and not making progress at all. So anyway, I was working on this. The idea here on this town setup was more of what I called a skate park kind of an idea, to where it's all roads are sort of looping and interconnecting, which sounds good. Okay, it sounds good. Let's go look at it in the game. Here it is in Godot. Same thing in Godot. Let's run it. I'll run this scene. I think we can. We can. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm in the wrong spot. But anyway, here we are in that area. It's cool to be able to go from Blender into Godot like that. It's fun. This was okay, but I got to admit, I wasn't feeling it. Here. It just didn't click with me. Maybe it needs more work. But this is why we gray box stuff instead of working on too much active development before we get some prototyping done. So what I did in the gray boxing is I went round and round on some stuff. I went round and round. So I took the player and I got the coding and I ripped it out and put it back together again. And I came up with, I tried this. I tried a pulse kind of a thing. I won't show you. I tried a pulse kind of a thing to where it's like you have three magical impulses. It's like you can use it for a jump or a forward. So it's like you can go up and then across, and you want to recharge it. That didn't work for me. I thought it would. I know it sounds stupid when I say it out loud, but I thought at the time that would be pretty good. But it didn't work out, and I didn't like that. So I changed it up again, and I went back to my original playground area that I liked in the first place. Now, what I did do, this was kind of fun. What I did do is that I added, I wish you could see this. When you press on the left or right mouse button, it adds a harder bank. So this is just pressing the mouse button. I'm not pressing WASD to bank, or I mean A and D. So if let me do a little flying. I'll turn right and then bank harder to the right. Turn left, bank harder to the left. So that was actually kind of fun. So what I'm trying to do here is sort of find what is fun in the movement mechanics and where it is not fun. The other thing that I think, I got to add this in next time. What I think will be good is if we have like little boost kind of areas, not gamey boost areas like fly through a ring boost. I'm talking about something what is the word? In world. It always goes out of my head. And it'll be like, say, a little, if you could see like a little eddy of wind going up and leaves and stuff, and then you get into it, then you get, extra vertical out of that. So you could imagine going up to a rooftop where you can recharge, across this rooftop, and you catch a little vertical and it would send you up higher. That would be really good. Okay. That would be cool. So I like that idea a lot about the way you move around. Let's take a look at more city concepts because, like I said, the AI thing was like, okay, it shows more issues than it helps. I don't know. It sends me in the wrong direction. So looking here at Turbo Squid, I like this kind of a house, and I liked this for modularity. So I jumped into Blender and started, this was just today, I started messing around with the idea of my own structures in here. And the idea here is that it would be very, very modular, okay? So imagine that I have this as one block, but I'm thinking like, okay, if I'm working on this, what I could do is just take this and make it just one floor, all right? So that's a floor, and if I wanted to make a 2-story building, I would add 2 on top of each other like that, okay? Do you get my meaning? So if we had the same building blocks, it would be that as a building block. This right here is a building block, and it can stack up to be a 2 or 3 story. So if I just wanted a 1 story, it would go down, and boom, that would have a 1 story. Like, how many gables do you need? Or how many windows and doors do you need? The notion here is that if I'm clever about it, I could have some really, really simple modular kind of buildings, and it would help me to mock up the whole town. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I think the only thing that I liked in the AI visual was I kind of liked how I liked the look of having an entire town here from this top-down view. It was kind of nice. It's sort of what I was thinking, but I think my direction going into a skate park idea was just not fun, and that's why we gray box stuff. So I think I was doing better on my own. So those of you who are really anti-AI will be like, yeah, I told you so. And yeah, there's a good point to be made there, is that I was doing better just making the concept on my own. But here's our character, and what we'll do here, too fast. What we'll do here is that this is not going to be Casper the Friendly Ghost here. This is temporary. Imagine the character looks cute. Okay, so anime inspired, and I want to add interaction on, like, the hat should flop up and down. When you're going up and down, it'll be fun. There's a lot more gameplay stuff that I want to get into as well, but anyway, this is enough for now. I don't know where I'm going with the game or how long I'm going to work on it, but here we are for the moment. And if you like it, your views and your interactions and your comments are what are going to keep this going, or I'll go in another direction, because frankly, I'm a hobbyist and I'm making this for the fun of it. And if there's an audience, I'll keep doing it. If you are engaged, then it'll probably get me excited too. I think it's reciprocal in that way, which means subscribe to the channel. Hey, you like that? That for a segue I didn't plan, but anyway, thank you for stopping by. I'll stop talking. I hope that you will be awesome today. Bye.